Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Business Over Beer. I am your host, Ben Surratt, and today I am back in Kiel, Wisconsin. It's summertime, we're outside, and I'm at Yard 65. I know you're wondering, like, where's the beer? It's coming, I promise. But while we're waiting, I found a new friend.
Hey.
Hey. And who are you, by the way, and what do you do?
So my name is Bekky, and
With two Ks.
With two Ks, no Cs. And I am a photographer located in West Bend, Wisconsin, serving mostly Washington County.
And how long have you been doing that for?
I got my start in about 2018, and really kind of took off with my niche, my specialty of high school seniors.
Okay.
Probably 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. So when you started in 2018.
Yeah.
I've interviewed photographers before, and the one question I never asked ever was, when you first started, what's one thing that you thought was going to be easy or easier, but turned out to be not so much the case?
I think a big shock for me was how much time I spend running the business versus actually photographing.
That's a common theme with a lot of small business owners. Yeah?
Yes. I didn't realize all of what it took to run the business. Mm-hmm. Things I had to learn and know about, and I couldn't just, grab my camera and go take happy photos all the time and call it a day. So
love it. I'm glad that you were open with that.
Yeah.
So what's one thing? Like, what was there a major thing? Like, oh man, I got to do this. I didn't think of that.
Government stuff.
Taxes.
Yes.
Licenses.
Thank goodness for the internet so that I could get myself a cute little checklist so I knew what to do, because nobody wants to break the law. So I think just learning that you have to take taxes and how much taxes are for small businesses is a little shocking. But needing an accountant, needing, customer software, responding to emails, having a website that actually does something for you.
Yep.
Because I think you're right. Like, people don't talk about the business side as much as how to be a great photographer.
Yep. And I think a lot of small business owners, and I don't know how you were, but a lot of them feel they have to do everything themselves.
Yeah. I'm pretty good about reaching out to people I know if I have questions, but I think just in general, I'm a very independent, do-it-myself kind of girl. So, but it is nice, especially now that I have this spokesmodel team. They are great helpers with a lot of the things that don't necessarily have to be done by me.
I love it. Yep. And talk about that then. So what is a spokesmodel?
A spokesmodel. So I have a whole team of them.
Okay.
And it is a group of high school senior girls. And we essentially give them an extra super special year.
Okay.
We, aside from taking their high school senior photos, do all kinds of fun photo shoots. And we do team exclusive events. It's a way for these girls to get to know people that they wouldn't know otherwise and form friendships and really be lifted up and supported and feel more confident about themselves. And so I will use them a lot, though, to, come be my assistants and such.
Looking at your Instagram and stuff, I could see where you use a lot of them to be your, ambassadors.
Yes.
Like, they're your ambassador for what you do.
Yeah.
Because when you scroll, it's like, holy cow. And they're beautiful pictures too, which is, I love that idea.
Yeah.
That's super smart.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I think, especially being a boy mom, The girls. It kind of gives me a little taste.
Yeah.
And I'm old. I don't know what high school seniors are interested into what they're wearing, what they want to see on my Instagram or social media in general.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're a super huge help to me when I have questions.
Can I hire them?
You probably could if you'll give them volunteer hours.
Oh, all they want.
Yes.
I have no problem.
Yeah, coffee and volunteer hours. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Have you when you talk to them, have you noticed so when we got our high school, our senior pictures,
yeah.
Is it the same? Is it different? Like what's similar and what's different?
So I think it depends on the school. But most of the schools in our area, it's different in that it's not that sit in the studio, everybody has the same photo. Now it's more about going to locations, going to locations that interest them, going to showing off, sports they're in or activities or clubs they're in. It's a lot more individual instead of check next, kind of from when we had our senior photos done, yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
When my daughter had hers done with a good friend of ours, his wife, she did a fantastic job. But yeah, it was much more stuff outside. Yeah. Much more active.
Yes.
She played tennis. So it was a lot of that with her uniform. Like there were, and I didn't, maybe it's different for girls back in the day, but I didn't have any change in clothes, like a wardrobe change or anything like that. She had to bring different wardrobe.
Yeah, I allow my seniors up to 4 different outfits. So,
because imagine how long that would take.
Yeah, it definitely adds to the time frame, but something that I like to do with them ahead of time is do a consultation so that we at least know what they're bringing, what they're wearing, where, the kind of vibe they're going for with their whole photo shoot. Just so when we get there, it's as chaos free as possible and runs as smoothly as can be. And at the end, I mean, I get excited when someone says, "Oh, that was fun. That wasn't bad. That wasn't stressful." And so that's really important.
Now, what are things that are similar from when we graduated? Are there, besides the pictures themselves, but are there things that are similar to when we had it done back in the day, back in blah, 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 blah?
Right.
Or not really?
I mean, not a ton, I don't think, because also, I don't know about you, but when I got my senior photos, I got a stack of photos. I'm just sending a link and, they are interested more in digital images to put on their senior Sunday posts and social media stuff. But I think it's probably still the same in that girls are typically, I don't want to get in trouble. Typically, girls are much more willing to have their photos taken, where boys are like, tell me where to be, tell me what to wear. Yeah. I'm only doing this because my mom is making me.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, and maybe being a boy mom, I kind of get that. Yeah. So I think moms get nervous that their kid is coming off ungrateful, but I get it. It's just not. It's not for everybody. Yeah, so, but it's important to document that exciting time in their lives. So,
so I want to go back to the spokesmodel.
Yeah.
And you said something that kind of interests me, or made me ask this question. How is it nowadays with social media and all that other crap? I hate to say it. Yeah. Because it's part of what we do. We have to have it.
Yes.
The social media can be brutal.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it seems like you kind of want to encourage girls to be themselves without that judgment, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's super important to me. Like, I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to feel that they're safe with me, to be whoever they are. Yeah.
Especially for girls.
Yes. I can't imagine, because, like you said, we didn't have to deal with that in high school.
By the way, thank goodness.
Right?
I've been canceled 5 times over.
Right. Yes. I agree. And it's definitely tricky because I don't come from that. So I will kind of caution some of the stuff that maybe they put out there because, they're only thinking about right now. And, but at the same time, I want to be supportive of
so do you say like you may want to maybe not wear that, or think about it twice, or what do you say? How do you have that conversation?
I think it depends on the girls. And what's really awesome and kind of surprising is they're all very open. Like they will tell me if when I say is this cute or too granny looking, they will tell me. Even though they don't really know me. But it's nice to spend that entire year with them and really get to know them on a personal level. So I can just be like, hey, I'm a mom. Think about how your mom is thinking when, she sees this or this or this, or think about, future you that,
Future you. That's really well put.
It's because it's tough.
Think about future you.
Yeah.
Will future you look back on this and say, why did I do that?
Right. Yes. Because we all have those moments.
Oh, yeah.
It's just now they're all documented.
Yeah. Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So do you have, 2018, how did everything go through COVID?
COVID was a lot of a chance for me to kind of learn and grow. I did some education because I'd had a few years and I kind of started getting ideas about what kind of photographer I wanted to be, how I wanted to run my business, who I wanted to photograph, who I maybe don't want to photograph.
Mm-hmm. Did you start just doing everything, like everybody? Or?
Kind of. And I think it was definitely a lot of families at first because you shoot who you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, come on out in the woods with me. Let's take some photos.
That's not creepy.
But I think you go into it as a photographer, the assumption is that if you don't shoot weddings, you can't make money. And that's not true.
Oh.
So I have done a little wedding shooting, but I don't do it on the regular. And I think probably because my kids were in high school age when I really started doing high school seniors. So I was doing a lot of their friends. And I kind of really learned this is what I want. Found myself a mentor who only shoots high school seniors. Did, a really long program of education to kind of just take it next level almost. Mm-hmm. And then, once things started opening up, I shoot outdoors mostly.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah. So COVID wasn't quite as tough. And I can send just about anything they need to read or sign through email.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of growth, but it was fortunately okay for me.
Yeah. I always mention this in the podcast when we talk about, every time we talk about COVID, the word of that year or whatever was pivot.
Yeah.
Like how did you pivot?
Yes.
How are you going to pivot?
Yeah. You have to get, creative with how can I still earn some income and still be safe and keep my clients safe and make sure everyone feels comfortable. So, it's easier to be socially distanced when you can
that's true.
You grab a longer lens maybe. And like I said, everything I can do over Zoom or email with the other stuff. So I didn't really I had a small spokesmodel team at the time, so that wasn't too much of a concern for me, but...
All right, time out.
All right, time out.
You can come in here, man.
Okay. Beer's here.
To keep on brand, Corey. Say hi, Corey.
Hi, guys.
We all know Corey at Yard 65. So we're collaborating. This is going to be this is like a beer tasting with a special beer taster with Corey at Yard 65 podcast. Quincy's really excited.
Yeah, I see it.
So, introduce yourself for people who don't know you, and then what are we going to be drinking?
So I'm Corey. I'm the head brewer at Yard 65 Brewery in Kiel, Wisconsin. We're going to do kind of a summer flight today, what tastes good when the sun is shining, which I think is very appropriate for today.
Yes.
And we're going to start with the Helles, because when I think of summer beer drinking, I think of beer gardens, I think of Munich, and a Helles is a perfect way to start.
Dude, thank you. Oh, wow, it's windy.
Helles.
Yep.
Okay, have a seat, man. We'll move over.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Jason's not here yet, so I gotta.
Oh, okay.
Down.
All right, so never mind. Sorry.
I'll be up and down.
Okay, up and down.
Up and down for the next couple minutes, and then hopefully I'll be right
Awesome.
back.
All
Prost.
right.
Prost.
Oh, what's the tapping do?
I don't know.
The story I heard was.
Is that Irish, though? Isn't that an Irish thing?
It's good.
So
Or
what
Celtic?
I learned in Germany was that like the king was never strong enough to like hold his beer for that long. So after you cheer, you did your cheers, you would set
okay.
it down so the king could set his down because it was too heavy for him to hold for that long, and then you would drink after.
That's
that.
interesting,
Yeah,
dude.
that's the story that I heard.
We'll go with that, bro.
It's a cool one, right? Yeah.
Educational.
We'll go with that.
This is good.
It's
Yeah.
delicious. This is, I can
Yeah.
drink these all day.
Beer garden.
Yeah, 100%.
So I
right.
just gotta pour a couple more downstairs.
go
and I'll be
ahead.
Right back
All right,
with you
thanks
guys,
so much,
okay?
Corey.
Enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. That's awesome.
This is good.
Isn't it a good beer?
Uh-huh.
So, back in the day, or I guess I still call them porch pounders.
Porch pounders?
Yeah,
That's
you can
new.
stay on the
I've
porch
never-
and just pound beers all day,
Oh.
making fun of people who are crossing, to yell at the kids who are crossing the street.
I'm going to start
and
using
on your
that.
lawn.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
Corey and I are the loud ones in our neighborhood. So.
So you two are neighbors, you said, right? Or
Essentially,
kind
yeah,
of?
there's one person between us, but
That's neighbor.
it was exciting when they moved in and I could hear him, you know, yelling for the kids, because I was like, finally, somebody else in the neighborhood who's loud. So we have a good time.
That's awesome. So what do you think of the beer?
I think it's great. I think, like you said, it's, you know, like kind of light and refreshing and great for summer.
Yeah.
Nothing heavy.
Yeah. I think they're, like you said, for summer days like this where you're going to be out. Oh, cool. What were we talking about before Corey brought the beer?
Something with the spokesmodels. Oh, COVID.
COVID. Yeah. So the pivot.
Yes, pivot.
Yeah. So what's one thing, and I love this question. I ask a lot of these same questions.
Okay.
But what's one thing that you learned over COVID that you implemented and still implement today in your business? Is there anything?
Well, I mean, I think a lot of the education that I took is a lot of the way I run my business now.
And you said you had a mentor, right? Did you?
I did. There's people, you know, online, and they're selling courses or retreats or, and I mean, I want to take as much of that as I can afford, because if somebody knows a better way to do something, I want that information. So,
Yep.
but I connected with someone, and she had like a start to finish, how to run a senior business. And I mean, I think like seeing what she does and learning all of that helped me realize I don't want to do what every other photographer is doing. And it almost gave me confidence to really pivot my business in the direction I wanted to go. So I think
it kind of helped
had a
you
huge-
focus where your niche really is.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
come in, man.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, geez, that
right.
was quick.
I got backup now, so I can join you
So
guys.
get in. So we're going to scoot in a little bit.
Okay.
Sorry, you don't get a headset.
Yeah, that's all right.
You can hear him.
Yeah, we were just talking about how, what did you say about how loud, like,
I was happy when you moved in and I could hear you yelling for the kids, because that meant there was somebody else in the neighborhood who was just as loud as you.
Oh, I'm just as loud as you. Wow.
I think you are. I mean, it's not bad. We're just loud.
Yes, we make it known what is needed to be done.
it's the
That's
same
right,
way.
yeah.
It's the same way. I'm very loud. Dad, you're so loud. Like,
Yeah.
dude, this is my voice.
Why are you yelling? What do you mean?
So we were talking about pivoting in business and what she kind of she was able to, what COVID taught her, or I don't want to speak for you.
Oh, you're okay.
But it kind of made you focus more on what you want to do and what direction you want to put your business, right?
Yeah. How to get there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, so I'm saying that so I can remember.
Yes. Okay.
So this was delicious. What is this one now, bro?
So we're going. It's kind of related. So we're gonna go Mexican lager. So we're still in that lager. Should be light, clean, and crisp. We used New Zealand hops in there that's supposed to give a little bit of like a lime rind feeling to it, or mouthfeel to it.
Have you had this one before?
No.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I like this one as well. So the grain bill is actually fairly similar to the Helles, but you're doing kind of a different thing with the hop addition to it to bring a little bit different.
All right.
Do you sell these in like a 6-pack, Corey?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Yes.
Wait till you taste this. I'm serious.
Ooh, I like that.
Right? Do you taste the
2
lime?
for 2.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
You taste the lime? That
Absolutely.
That
It's not
citrus.
overpowering.
No, not at all.
You get that little citrus note at the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so good. Okay, Becky. So back to what you do, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
When you got your direction that you wanted to go with your business, the hardest part for what we did was we still had relationships and stuff with people who we helped before we kind of focused.
Yeah.
Was that a difficult thing for you to...
Kind of, because because I did photos with families. I mean, that's great to get the same families year after year and see their kids grow up and what they're into. So I still want to make sure that I'm making time, however I can. I guess what's kind of convenient in Wisconsin is our senior season is very short because of weather.
Yeah.
That's true.
So once I can get through that, then I can dedicate some time for families and because it's still, like you said, I want to stay connected to them and make sure I can still kind of be a part of their lives. And it's heartwarming to see, the kids getting older and what everyone's
that means
into.
that we're getting older too.
Yeah. Correct. Yes.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience because she plays to my needs very well as well because she does like mini sessions because both my wife and Becky know that I don't have the patience for a lot of different poses and stuff like that. So it's like,
let's get
them in, get them out.
Yes.
Cute, and we go.
Yes, that's right. I'm like, come on, husband, you can do 15 minutes. It's fine.
I love that. We don't need we don't need a big thing. Yeah.
No, and I think, especially if people have smaller children, they're not interested in a long session either.
Yes,
so
that's a good point.
I think that helps when people have small kids with no attention span.
Guys, it's freaking beautiful out here.
It's so
very
nice.
This is a question for both of you. What makes Wisconsin so different or unique?
I would say, like, whenever you talk about something that you really enjoy, you need something to compare it to. So we have a lot of comparisons. We have cold and we got warm, and I think the seasons that we experience here can be very extreme.
I agree.
I think it makes you enjoy that part of the season for what it's worth and how it compares and contrasts to the other seasons of the year.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Growing up here, you just take everything for granted, but coming back, the sunsets here, man, are so beautiful. Because you have a friend that lives in the West Coast, right?
I do.
The Pacific Northwest. And she kind of mentioned that.
Yes.
Like, all she has is mountains. When we're like, just mountains.
Right.
But I get where
horizons.
she's coming from. Yeah, absolutely. You get a horizon here. You get that depth. You don't feel enclosed.
Yeah.
No, that's what I think.
Yeah.
How about you, Becky? What do you like about Wisconsin? What makes you think Wisconsin's unique?
When I think Wisconsin, I think Midwest nice. I think there's a lot of people with a lot of different opinions, but I think we don't let it ruin a good time. And I think that we hold doors for people and we say hello to people. And I don't know, maybe that's annoying to some, but I love that. You don't have to feel worried about how someone is going to react to you. I don't know. Midwest nice.
Yeah,
when
I agree.
Think about Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I think I'm not getting political, but even back in the day when we were growing up, you'd have Democrat friends, Republican friends, and you'd all meet. You might disagree, but like you said, you wouldn't let that get in the way of having a good time.
Yeah.
Like it was just part of who they were and you accept it. It's like, that he's just a jackass, whatever, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, get me another beer. Like, oh, okay.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah. Nothing a beer can't solve, right?
Exactly.
That's one for a t-shirt. I like that.
I want to get a check for that.
Yeah, right on that one.
It's recorded. We got it. Mark it. Cool. So Bekky, do you still do weddings and stuff though, kind of, or not really anymore?
No,
are you done with that?
I've got like one on the books, and it's for a very good friend that I cannot say no to. But otherwise, I'm like, sorry, no weddings, no babies. There are a lot of other photographers out there that are amazing. They have the eye for it. They have the passion for it. It's not me, and I will send you their names. Like
it's not.
I mean, granted, they're competition, but community over competition. Yep. I think there's enough people for all of us to go around. Yes. And I want to deliver good stuff. And I think if I'm there dreading it, how good of a job am I going to do?
It's the same with beer, with breweries. A great term I heard was co-petitor.
Oh, yes.
You're not competitors. You're co-petitors, because if the industry does well, your business.
You all do well.
Exactly.
Yes.
And there's enough for everybody. That's why there's 8 billion realtors.
Yes.
You can find a realtor anywhere.
Yeah.
But the good ones understand, like, I'm not for everybody, man.
Right.
Like, I'm not.
I fully get that. I'm not for everyone. That's okay. But you need to find the one that is. So.
Yep. If they do well and I do well, the industry does well, and everybody it's a win-win-win for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. My beers. You have a lot of beer left.
They're stacking up on you, Bekky.
I know, but I do have a farther drive, so.
Well, oh, yeah.
Where are you going? West Bend?
Yes.
Well, I'll go get that one.
You can handle your liquor maybe a little better than I can.
I'll be right back.
I know. He's the best.
I just want to thank them, by the way. Corey, Jason.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome for letting me use this. We're calling it the Yard 65 Studios now. How does that sound?
Yes. Yes.
I love that idea.
I love that. Like, you could just
the Yard 65
right
Studios.
Yes.
We could put it on the side. Like studios?
Yep. I think you could put a bouncer at the bottom of the stairs and charge a cover. Make some money. Yeah.
Bekky, I like you already. Where do you think, and I ask every business owner this.
Sure.
Do you think AI is going to affect your business?
That's a very valid question. Yeah. I do use it a little bit in my editing.
Everybody does, though.
Right. And again, not every photographer edits the same. Some use it a little bit more because their photos look more like art that you would hang on a wall than maybe your family, if that makes any sense.
Sure. Yeah.
So I do pretty minimal editing, and I will use it there because it's a lot easier to click that button than, whiten the whites of people's eyes by hand. But I think when it comes down to it, AI can't give you that personal touch, and, you can't have a connection with AI. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of because I don't want it to take over.
Yeah.
But I think, you can't, I suppose you can be like, hey, I have a question about this, but that AI isn't going to know how I would respond.
Yeah.
I think it's easier and less nerve-wracking to kind of get a personal
I agree. Well, and
perspective.
and I think what's going to end up happening is, I think we see that now with, and I'm sure you see it, is a lot of the younger generation. A lot of the younger generation wants. Are they Gen Z? Like, I don't know. Like, so we're Gen X.
Right now they're Gen Z. Pretty soon it's going to be Gen Alpha. Like Quincy would be Gen Alpha, I think.
Okay, so I think they are going to be much more wanting that human connection.
I mean, I'm hopeful, but
do you not think so?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like because they're so into technology and connecting over social media, but at the same time, I feel like they're a lot more supportive than maybe we were growing up. Like who their friends are, they are loyal to, and they say positive, sentences to them all the time. And but I don't know if they crave
the human connection
the way we do. I mean, I think you're right, like that they do, but I think it's going to be different.
Interesting.
I think it's going to be a little more selective. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when I was younger,
about AI.
I picked up.
Yeah.
I liked having a lot of friends and being with a lot of people, and I think they're more selective even at this age, where they're like,
interesting.
Dances, football games, whatever. But I think the people they really trust, and just in my experience.
No, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, the people they trust and really open up to are fewer.
Interesting. So their group, because we all had a group growing up.
Sure.
We had our group. That group is much more minimalized.
Yes. Yeah. I think there's a lot more acquaintances and fewer close friendships, if that makes sense.
Is that good or bad or indifferent? You know what I mean? Is that a good thing?
I think I'm okay with it because, now I'm old and I only want to be around like 3 people ever. But they're the people that like...
Get off my lawn.
Yes, exactly. That I can really be myself with. And I think that in general, Gen Z is more in touch with, not to get on a soapbox, but with mental health and what's good for them and the boundaries they need to have with people in general. And I think they're more I don't know if discerning is the right word, but of who they want to give their self to, their energy to, their secrets to.
But that, like for me, I think that needs to be a, how do I put it? I think we should all have our friends that we can trust like that.
A standard.
Yeah, for sure. So I think that is, I'm with you. I think that's cool. But I think that can also lead to a lot of not willing to take a risk to go out there and meet new people.
Yeah.
Because I feel comfortable with this group.
Yes.
I feel comfortable here. A lot of these kids can just get in their own circle, which it can be good and bad at the same time.
I agree. I agree.
Take a chance, meet new people. It's okay.
Well, and I think it'll be interesting to see what happens because after high school, then you have your college friends.
Yeah.
And then after that, like you have work friends, but like as adults, how else do you meet people, Yeah. So I think it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah. Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, this looks red.
Is this fruity?
Yes, this is fruity. So this is our raspberry wheat.
Whoa.
Yum.
So it's a good summer drink. I mean, I like a good wheat beer. Then I think we topped it off with a healthy amount of raspberry in here.
Oh, yeah.
No, like whipped cream topping with a cherry? Or
that seems yucky.
Sorry. So sorry. Sorry.
That seems yucky.
We can try.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And you're right. It does have a cool color, especially out here.
Look at that. Oh, that's delicious.
I'm going to need some of this.
This tastes like raspberry jam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it?
Yes. You can't even taste the alcohol in here. That's dangerous.
That's very dangerous.
Yeah.
And it's wheat?
Yep.
Oh, man. We didn't talk a lot about Hefe. I'm going to change the subject.
Go right ahead.
We didn't talk a lot about Hef's name.
Yeah, we didn't have a Hefeweizen on tap at the time.
Hefeweizen.
Yeah, and we don't have one now. Like we have this as a raspberry wheat beer, but I don't have a true Hefeweizen on tap.
I love wheat beers.
Yes, I mean, this is a weird thing, but I think it's a good morning drinker. Like it's a good. It's a good brunch beer. Like,
oh yeah,
it's a good brunch beer.
Wisconsin.
Yep.
Wow, it's good.
And they're like typically like a little bit more filling, I think.
I agree.
So I think like if you're having brunch, a nice wheat beer with brunch is awesome.
I mean, we have Bloody Marys and mimosas.
Yes,
it's
correct.
just replacing or in addition to.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I'm sure everybody knows this stuff, but Hefeweizens are supposed to be cloudy.
Yes.
Like that's that's how they're supposed to be.
Yep.
And is that because of the wheat? Or like
so the wheat will add cloudiness to it. And then a lot of like the traditional German ones, they try to leave some of the yeast in there as well. So they'll actually have the yeast cultures in the bottle itself. You don't get that with wheat beers around here, but in German wheat beers, they'll like actually roll that bottle around before they serve it, or they'll pour some out, roll that bottle around to get those yeast cultures back in, and then pour it.
Oh wow!
Yeah. It's like getting bread. With
yes,
beer.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Interesting.
Science.
It is. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, because for the most part, your goal is to get the yeast out of the beer.
Right.
After it's done its job, you want it out.
Right.
But with some traditional German Hefeweizens, that yeast will still be in the bottom.
Wow.
So they'll pour it out, and then in that last part, they'll roll the bottle around to get that yeast out of the bottom and pour it on top.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Funny thing about yeast.
Oh, wow.
It's weird, but I am, and it took me forever. I'm allergic to certain yeast, like cultures.
Okay.
It's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, I'm serious.
How do you find that out?
You go to an allergist, and they tell you.
Like in a beer, like the traces of that yeast will still give you allergies.
That's what the allergist told me.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I would get, and this sounds funny, but I would get really weird headaches.
When you drank too much beer.
Well, I know, see? But
that happens to everyone.
But like not just that, but it would affect my sinuses and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
And the allergist said, well, it could be the hops. Sure.
Yep.
He goes, but believe it or not, it could be the yeast. Because it's certain beers, like Miller Lite, I can't have. I'll get the I get the pre-hangover headache.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Before you're done drinking, you got the headache already? That sucks.
Corey's like,
Like
okay.
when you drink
Do you remember
champagne?
the word I taught you last time?
What was that?
The beer that you need to drink so to make sure the last beer wasn't bad? Your Sicherheitsbier. Sicherheitsbier.
The pre-hangover headache.
Yeah.
No. Anyways, sorry.
Yep.
For the girls. So my daughter struggled. She won't care, but she struggled a lot with self-esteem. And I want to know for you, when you deal with girls who struggle with that, how do you communicate with them? And how do you give them that confidence to be like, no, it's fine. Like, you are who you are. Like, what's that conversation look like?
I mean, that can be tricky because I don't want anyone's parents to be like, why are you saying that to my kid? But I'm in general just a very open and honest, put my foot in my mouth kind of girl. Usually, and they're just, I think as a woman, I see a little of myself in them at that age and think, God, I wish I knew how much better I was than I thought I was. And so I just really want to make sure that I'm taking that time and extra steps that when they're in front of my camera or we're hanging out, like, you're smart and you're pretty and you're amazing at softball and you are a super loyal friend, and not just focus on the image, you know, because I think it's too easy to get caught up in just, and obviously I'm a photographer, I'm taking pictures of your face.
Right.
But,
yeah.
you know, but I want them to understand they're more than that, and to just kind of, I mean, the girls all know, like, I'm going to tell them they're cute about 8 million times every time we're together. And I want them to, I just want to fill their cup, I guess, you know, and compliment them on what they're doing. Make sure I'm asking them about what's going on in their life. I think that's helpful. I
No, I agree. I was a teacher for a long time.
Oh, dude, that's right.
I would say the same things to students. I mean, we all have things that make us quote unquote weird. It's the people who take that and embrace their weirdness. They're the people, like, embrace your weirdness, embrace your hobbies, embrace those things. And when people are comfortable with who they are, the beauty shines out anyways. It doesn't.
100%. And it can be an attractor too to other people, you know, and that's where the whole group thing, like I don't want my daughter to be afraid to go out there and take a chance, because if you're a business owner, unfortunately, you need to do that. You have to get out there.
Yeah. You lose your shyness pretty quickly, I think.
You just do. I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
That's Corey, I forgot you were a teacher, man. We were just talking about that too. You got to deal with a lot of that with kids.
The and you just try to, and everybody's got their things, and you just want to try to embrace what they have going on.
Yeah.
And I think boys and girls, you know, I think a lot of emphasis gets put on the girls, but the boys too. I mean,
100%.
They struggle.
And actually, when you guys were talking about that, it was going on in the back of my mind too, because I mean, high school boys have it hard as well.
They do, 100%.
Yes.
Yep. So just in trying to teach people to embrace who they are, I think is what it's all about.
Amen. Yeah.
And those, to be quite honest, like the kids who are really accepting of who they are, they make like the best photo shoots, and they typically have like the best parents. Like it makes me sad when I have a senior and their parents are like, don't smile like that and don't look like that. And why are you wearing that?
Do you get that? Do you get that?
Oh yeah.
Oh geez.
Yeah.
To be honest, our son has this cheesy smile and real smile. So if he's in a picture that he doesn't want to be in, he's got his
It was not you.
Smile.
It was not you guys. That Henrik can do no wrong in my eyes. Both your kids. I love them. Oh gosh. But it's sad when parents.
I bet. I mean, shoot. That's why I don't coach baseball, any sports.
Yeah.
Because of the parents, man.
Yes. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a question for you, Corey, about the younger generation. We're in the younger generation talk. That's awesome.
Well, yeah.
Are you seeing, and I think we talked a little bit about it, a decline of the younger 21 to 35 demographic? Because I heard, like, they're not drinking as much.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm the best person to ask that question to. I mean, we're in a small town. I think small town Wisconsin has a little different culture in terms of who's going out and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'm the best example. But I would say if you're in the major like Milwaukee area and stuff like that, I do think there's a trend to non-beer beverages.
Yeah.
THC beverages, vodka-based beverages, and stuff like that. So,
what about like mocktails? Do you get requests for those? Or?
We do from time to time. I mean, but to be honest, when people again, we're in a small town, and when people come to a brewery, I guess they know kind of what to expect here.
Yeah.
So you're not asking, but I do want to put those things. I was just actually, Karen and I were talking about kombucha last night.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to scribble a recipe together and do a trial batch of kombucha.
I can't lie, I like kombucha, but it's gross. It's gross. Yeah. It is gross.
Do you like kombucha?
I like it.
You like it?
I do, but it's gross. Like the whole. Have you ever done it before?
I'm not. We were just brainstorming, and we're going to try to make 5 gallons at home.
Holy cow. Yeah, it's gross.
I have a friend who made it, and she had like this, it's called a SCOBY, I think. Now, I don't really know,
a starter, right?
Yes. Yeah. And you have to like feed it and keep it.
It's an animal.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Well, it's the same thing with yeast and beer, though. I mean,
True. That's a good point. It is.
So
you're brewing it.
We are putting live products into the beer.
Yeah.
And that's how the magic happens.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And it's tea.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can ferment it and make it alcoholic.
Alcoholic, yes.
Yeah. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. We're still
Start small.
We're still brainstorming this.
Okay. I expect to buy.
But it is on our mind, and like hop waters and stuff like that. Although
Hop water, yeah.
you don't see a ton. I thought hop water kind of had its
It did.
shining
What's
moment,
a hop
and
water?
then it kind of. It's just
Like a seltzer, but with hops.
Oh.
a non-alcoholic water that is laced with hops,
Hops.
to give it those flavors and aromas.
Like LaCroix,
yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But
yeah.
with hops.
but with hops.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I think that had a little shining moment, and I don't see a ton
Yeah.
of that anymore. So
Yeah. There's a lot of things that just had a shining moment. Like, I asked my wife, she's like, yeah, you had a shining moment years ago. Yeah, I know, honey. Thank you.
all right, I'll go grab
Okay.
another one.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Out. Poor Becky
Becky,
here.
I'm good. This is yummy.
Geez. So, how do your spokesmodels, do they help support each other and support people who are trying to like choose you to take do they do that for you? Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's no requirement for them to, refer people to me.
no. But like, because you talked about mental health, and the best way to combat or to kind of improve mental health is with your peers.
Yeah.
Parents are great too, but they're your parents.
Yeah.
You're more likely to listen to your peers and take to heart what your peers say. Do they help with that?
Yeah, it's pretty great to watch them. I mean, here's this group of girls that some of them talk, some of them know each other, but have never really, had a conversation or been together before. And they all just get together and they talk to each other and they're like, you look great. Yes, queen.
Slay.
Slay. They're like, you're adorable. You're, and I don't have to ask them to do that. That's
Cool.
I mean, and probably what I'm most proud of with my spokesmodels is that so far, now we're in a brand new year, but so far every year I've had a pairing of girls who did not know each other before the group that like became besties and
Really?
like stayed close. And that's kind of the ultimate goal, is to give them extra, support and encouragement and friendship. And, but you're right. Like the girls, I don't know, they're all just, oh my God, I love your this and I love your that. And
That's amazing.
yeah.
That really is. I don't remember, and again, we always remember the negative stuff more than the positive, but I don't remember the dudes, or even the girls doing that.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't remember that being a thing.
It was definitely, maybe not segregated, but like, I know like for high school, for me, it was you hung out with your group and that was it. And everybody else was terrible and you didn't like them and you were kind of low-key mean to them. And, and even your friends, like you would hang out, but you wouldn't say, oh my God, you're amazing. Or, oh my gosh, shut up. Don't say that about yourself.
Right.
Now the girls are just like, they're just as aware of how important it is. I was just going to
say, yeah.
That girls know how great they are.
That's freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
That really is.
We had our very first shoot for this current year of girls. And at the end, there were a couple of girls talking and they were like, I really like the group we have this year. And none of these girls do I feel like I wouldn't want to talk to. And like, that's heartwarming and makes you feel like this is the right thing. This is, yes.
I love that.
Thanks, me too.
For real.
It's so great.
And I don't know if I don't know your business that well, but I'm assuming that's pretty much part of the culture you want to bring.
For sure.
Like that's the culture that you're trying.
I'm not like, listen, you have to be blonde with blue eyes and a size 4.
Right.
I'm like, I don't care what you look like. I'm more concerned about the kind of person you are inside. I'm more concerned about the person you are to your friends. I'm more concerned about who you are online. Because that's a thing. If you
told me, that's right. You said that already.
Yeah, when we have our team meeting and I'm like, listen, if I see smoking, vaping, drinking, drugs, you're out. Because that's not what I want to attract. And, I want it to be all positive. And, I think when you don't know girls, that can be tough. But, when I'm recruiting for the next year, I like to ask the girls who are already on my team because they're going to be honest.
Yeah.
And they'll, they go to school with these girls and I don't, because anyone can be fake online and fake when we do our, one-on-one. And so I trust my girls and their opinions and their views on who they go to school with. And because I don't want drama. I mean, it's going to happen with girls. Well, with teenagers.
I was going to say, yeah.
To an extent, but I don't want people that are going to start trouble.
Yeah.
I want people that are going to be encouraging and open-minded and I don't know.
That's pretty amazing, Bekky. Seriously.
Thanks. I'm pretty proud of it.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
And, you'll probably end up with one, if not more, who want to do what you do.
I mean, I hope so.
You know what I mean? And want to, and not just because maybe their passion for photography isn't there right now, but their passion for the culture that you're trying to build is important to them. And that's how they get into, or even if they carry it over to bookkeeping. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, just be nice to people.
Yeah, I hope so.
You know what I mean?
I hope people learn from like how the young generation is like, listen, this isn't working anymore. This isn't working anymore. Let's do this and this and this. Let's try this, And they've got great, not that they're perfect, but they have a lot of ideas that I think as people maybe our age, we get a little stuck in what we've always done. And they, bring a lot of fresh ideas and opinions and
back in my day.
Exactly. And I want them to know that, like, hey, this is the place that you can voice those opinions and those ideas because this is your group. This is your photo shoot. This is, it's bigger than the photos.
Yeah.
So.
Though I'm really bad at asking this question or forgetting to ask this question. How did you come up with your name of your business?
My kids kind of helped me.
Okay.
So...
look at that.
Oh, let's do this first.
Okay. That looks like strawberry or something.
That looks so good.
Yeah, so we were talking about non-beer products.
Okay.
This is a black raspberry hard lemonade.
Oh, there we go.
But still alcohol. Good.
Yes.
Okay. It is fresh.
It's still on brand.
Still on brand.
And this one has a fun name. We call it Slap and Tickle.
Oh, wow. Can't say that with a straight face.
No.
That's awesome. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
So
there's booze in that?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you taste the booze at all?
No, like, I mean, I'm thinking like maybe like a seltzer, but like you don't taste seltzer. You just like taste the fruit. It's nice delicious.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, I know you can't, but like you can't taste the booze.
Let's go smell it.
Whoops.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyways, I'd asked her how she got her name of her business.
Oh,
so like Bekky, Bee, and the boys were like, "You should do it like the animal."
Like what?
Like the animal, like the insect. Bee.
Oh, gotcha.
And then Elizabeth is my middle name, so we kind of went Lizzy, and then Bee Lizzy Photography. So because I didn't want to be just Bekky Warczak Photography. Everybody uses their, and that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like everyone else. So
yeah.
and it kind of rolls off the tongue. So
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I dig it.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because there's a lot of pressure in that. Don't you feel like to choose 100%. A business name? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like naming your child.
Yeah.
Well, a business is kind of like your child.
100%. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So much responsibility.
Yard 65. Oh, I got that. Yeah, we got that in the episode.
Yeah.
How'd you get your name, Yard 65, Corey? How'd you guys come up with that name?
Well, we originally Lumberyard.
Yep.
And then we got a nasty gram from another Lumberyard brewing. That we had
wow. Are you serious? Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. From somewhere out west. We don't want to. Somewhere out west. So.
Okay.
And they had the right to do it too. So, yeah. So we had to pivot. And so we kept the yard part because we are a historical lumber yard.
Yeah.
And then we're the 65th stop on the rail line.
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah.
And there is hopes to repurpose the rail line into a pedestrian line, hopefully in the near future.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it would be really cool. It would connect us to Elkhart, which would be
really nice. Amazing.
Yeah. Would you ride your bike on that?
That would be the thought. I think the biggest hurdle is that there's a bridge over the Sheboygan River that is in major disrepair, so that would be the biggest expense, because I think they can pull tracks up and put. I don't think that's a big deal, but that trestle bridge would be a major.
That's a thing. Issue. Yeah, that'd be a thing. Yeah. Okay, Becky, couple more questions, and then we're going to be out of here.
All right, sounds good.
But where do you see the future of not just your business, but your industry? Let's just say the next 10 years.
I mean, I think if you are stuck in the way you're running your business and not willing to, make adjustments as the generations are changing, it's going to be a problem. I mean, I think a lot of boomers are going to be on their way out, and, the younger generations have different thoughts about what they want. And I think that it has to be just as much about connection.
I agree.
As it is about the product. So I think you have to focus on how you can solve their problem in a personal way. Make it so doesn't seem like work for them.
Well, I mean, look, here's the deal. And this is an issue for any business, is finding help.
Yeah.
And finding help for what you want to do, because this generation going forward, I believe, is going to be very, very, very much more picky about who they work for, because it's not just about the money.
Right.
It's about the culture. It's about what their
the benefits.
Of being at that 100%. Job. And what's my purpose?
Yep.
Are you going to help support these are questions that a lot of these business owners have never had to ask.
Yep.
Because they've had an influx of employees over time.
Right.
Now it's going to be different moving forward.
The interview will work both ways.
Yes, it will. 100%. And if you don't got your stuff together with your culture, with your your mission, your vision, you're done. You'll hire people, but you'll be high turnover.
Well, and I think you're right. Like, that they're not, a lot of people aren't just looking for a paycheck.
They're not. It's
like,
crazy.
You want to pay me chump change to do a whole lot of junk work? No, thank you.
Yeah.
They're like, I'll just, and there's, I think with like the whole influencer program, people are starting to think outside the box.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to just do what my parents did, and there's other opportunities and there's other options, and I can figure out another way to turn what I'm good at into money.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And Corey, you brought a great point. It's the interview is both ways now.
Yes.
And a lot of these business owners aren't
right.
They're not prepared for that.
Yeah.
Like, you're not prepared for these applicants to ask you, like, so what do you see the business in 10 years? Like, where do you see it going?
Yeah.
Like, holy cow, like.
Yeah. I feel like there can be a lot of people that look at that as people not wanting to work, but I don't think that's what it is.
That's not the case.
Yep.
They want to work, but it's not just about what you can do for them. It's what,
it works both ways.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And how can you fill my cup?
Correct.
Because you talked about that.
Yeah, because that's really important now.
Yeah.
People don't work to live anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. It's great. Oh, hi, Quincy. Did you hear that?
It was the guy down there.
Oh, okay. I was like, geez, his voice got deep. Cool. So, how about your business? Like, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I think my goal as of now, because I'm a fickle person and change my mind a lot, but I really want my business to be mostly about my spokesmodels. I think it's nice, especially because I'm super interested in high school seniors and the season is so short that it fills my calendar and my pocketbook all year long. And then, I just think like the more the merrier kind of. So I think it would be kind of nice to just focus on them. And then I'm also starting to dive into a tween program. Because those middle school years are rough. And I'm not so much interested in doing photo shoots with them, but again, in a careful way, supporting them. I was talking with Corey's wife about this because, their daughter is now going into high school. And teaching them about, things like social media and self-esteem and women in STEM and, just all kinds of, what we can give to that group because, I don't know, middle school, even with boys, it was the worst for us. It was the worst because, they're starting to get their own ideas and independent. And even though they still rely on their parents a lot, like I think middle school gets a little bully-y and people test out their mean streaks a little more. And I think they need support.
Yeah.
So that's kind of spokesmodels and tweens. That's kind of where I'm going.
Do you want to stay in Wisconsin? Like, do you want to or expand your business to different, because I could see this being I could see what you're trying to do they could fit anywhere.
It would be really amazing.
You know what I mean? Like, it could fit just about anywhere.
Yeah. I definitely think about that because, you spend a lot of time and effort to build a clientele. This is the first year where girls have been like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting to join the spokesmodel team instead of me being like, so let me tell you about this program I run,
That's amazing, Bekky.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's pretty great. So, we want to see where the boys end up later on. But the scary part for me is if we do leave, because I'm okay to leave, do I have to start from step one while I'm in retirement age or? So I don't know. I would definitely, I think it could be fun. I mean, I do have some friends that's also kind of great. Like you meet photographers and senior photographers all over the place that you connect with and, have Zoom meetings with and learn from them and they learn from you. So it would be kind of cool to spread it out a little.
I think do you have any males?
I
no.
don't.
Okay.
No. Listen, here's the thing. Someone recently asked me this, how come you don't do males for tweens and the spokesmodel team? And I'm not against boys. I'm a boy mom. I love being a boy mom, but they have enough resources as far as I'm concerned. And so I don't know, maybe because I am a girl, I was a girl, I kind of relate a little bit. Like I said, it's more about the photos for me. And I think that especially now more than ever, these girls need our support.
I agree.
And resources and
I 100% agree.
Safe places.
Yeah.
So
I'll say I don't think boys have a lot of resources. They have certain resources.
For sure.
But not enough. But I know what you mean where it's different for girls.
It's different for girls.
Especially at that age.
Yes.
And especially with social media. And I think, I have to look the statistic up, but I think, this is terrible to say, but I think girl suicide is more it's in that, and it's been it's just jumped.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's been bad.
Yeah.
So, and I think I know it's all about social media.
Yeah. Because even when I see stuff my boys post, I'm like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah. And you look like an idiot. And what are you thinking? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And, if my whole house is like, it's fine, Mom.
It's fine.
But,
Ma will be fine.
Where, I'm like, traditionally or stereotypically, we tend to worry a little more and be a little more sensitive sometimes.
Yeah. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
Cool, Bekky.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for hopping on.
Thank you so much for having me.
This was so last minute, and I think it went awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll start with you. So where can people find you?
Bee Lizzy Photography on Instagram. BeeLizzyPhotography.com is my website. Socials, TikTok, Facebook.
And if you're in the West Bend area.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Washington County, Ozaukee County. Okay. I don't know. I'm always up for trying new places. If you're farther away, I'm down.
There you go, Kiel.
I am down, Kiel.
There you go, Oostburg.
Yeah. It's super cute out here. Like I'm ready. Right over there.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's fun. That's fun.
Corey, thank you so much. This was amazing. Thank you for letting us do outside. This is awesome.
Always awesome having you here.
Where can people find Yard 65?
So right in downtown Kiel, Yard 65. I mean, we have Facebook and Instagram, but I think it's not. You need to get here. You need to get here, have a beer, enjoy our outdoor space.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous here.
Yeah, check out our indoor spaces are just as pretty, like our brew house.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you gotta come and see the space.
And you have a wedding?
They're setting up for a wedding tomorrow. Yep. So,
yeah, dude, this is.
I want to spend every Friday here with you bringing me beer.
For real, this is amazing. Jeez. All right. Well,
I didn't know this was an option.
Can I work from? Yeah, I'll work from. Yeah. I'll do remote.
Can I write this off?
Well, maybe we could do some cool beer picture. Like you could.
That would be so fun.
Did you bring your camera?
I did not, but that would be so fun.
I was actually thinking of that last night. I was going to say, like, bring your camera. We can take some cool.
That
pictures.
would be cool.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime again.
We'll just have to do it again. That's all.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm down.
Bekky, thank you. Corey, thank you.
Always.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye. That's it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Rocked it, man.
Dude,
That was easy.
I told you. Business Over Beer is a Wowee Productions podcast. For more Business Over Beer, visit us at www.bizoverbeer.com.
Wowee.